Hey, Lady Buckaroos, how the heck are you? I thought I'd go ahead and, well, have something to drink here on a snowy Saturday. I'm off of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Um, Stayed up late last night, so we slept in this morning at a late breakfast, which was about at lunchtime. So thought I'd go ahead and pop the first beer and whiskey with you. There's a lot of weather across the country right now. We're here in the Ozarks. We're getting more than typical. That always does crack me up. That's what folks out here, man. Got all the science deniers. So much for global warming, man. Just because you're not bright enough to understand the science doesn't make it any less valid. I just want to, pull up the facts on the phone or whatever I've got, my tablet or my phone, hand it to them, let them read it. But the truth is, they're not going to believe it anyway. There's so many people out there that have just become uh, they just don't care what the truth is if it goes against what they choose to believe. So, anyways, I'm staying in. Some folks want to get out. Hey, man, do what you got to do. But there is nothing I need out there today. I can't imagine them saying, "Hey, I got nothing to do. Let's just get out in a fucking blizzard." But nevertheless, nevertheless, here we are, man. And I'm keeping my ass home because we made sure we have plenty of food here. I've got enough beer and whiskey to keep me going. But I wanted to start. Well, I wanted to start with the good stuff. Actually, we'll see where we go from here. This is a great big 9% wee heavy style. Top that off here. Came out around Christmas time, a little bit before at Banter Brewing. Festively called "You'll Be Heavy." It's a really nice interpretation of the style. Very true to style. Big and malty, just a touch of herbal hop, just enough to clean up that sweetness. It is just gorgeous, a little herbal, a little earthy. Oh, yeah, yeah, it's delicious. But yeah, I mean, it is 9%, so we're gonna take it easy here. Set that down for a second. I decided to finish off this whiskey. I had just a little bit left. I picked up this on our anniversary back in 2024. So I've had it for a little while, about a year and a half ish, I guess. The Hotel Tango. It's American straight bourbon whiskey. It's a 10-year-old whiskey. They tell you to look for notes of cherry, vanilla, and burnt sugar. Let me show you this. So I poured the rest of it. It worked out to about 3 ounces, even though it doesn't look like it in this great big glass. But I wanted to give it the elegant treatment. It's a beautifully done bourbon. They say cherry, vanilla, and burnt sugar. Yeah, for me, I'm a slightly finer point on it. So you get kind of this creme brulee like note. Cherry, I'm going to say dark cherry, but you might pick some other dark fruits up as well. It's really up to you, but I don't think it would be unusual if you get some overripe plum. Just delectable whiskey. Had a chorizo potato and egg burrito for breakfast. Homemade, of course. been waffling about what I'm going to have for dinner. I originally was going to do some chicken and waffles, but I think I'm going to save that for breakfast tomorrow. So my wife picked up some really nice potatoes, and a baked potato sounds good. And I had this one steak left in the freezer. Thought I'd get out of the freezer and get it used up. And stuff out of the freezer that's been there for a while. The chicken will be perfect tomorrow. Let it finish defrosting. Do some chicken and waffles tomorrow for breakfast. Crazy busy at work last night. I didn't expect it to be with the. Well, we didn't get any weather per se, but it got extremely cold. It dropped down to the single digits. I know some of you in certain parts of the country are colder than that, but that's damn cold for this neck of the woods. I thought it might keep people at home, but it did the exact opposite. Everybody was getting out one last time before they got snowed in with their significant others for a couple of days. But I've seen posts from friends. A lot of folks are getting out today. I'm not one of them. I don't want to socialize with anybody that damn bad. I sure ain't that lonely. I'll tell you that right now. 40-year-old me probably would, in all honesty. 60-year-old me, no, I'm done. I did no socialization at work. I'm fine to stay in where it's nice and warm on my day off, man. But I'll be honest, 40-year-old me probably would be out there with those other guys. 60-year-old me's a little wiser. Just a little. Let me set this down here. I'm going to work on this beer a minute. I just wanted to warm up a little bit, actually. I did not have this beer in the fridge, but I did have it in the garage. And it was really cold out there, man. So I actually let it sit on the counter for about 30 minutes before starting this video, and it's still pretty damn cold in this glass. Oh, I hate the wintertime and I hate being cold, but I love the beers that come out this time of year. I love the food, actually, soups, stews, the comforting winter fare. I just don't like the weather. I don't like to be cold, man. Well, you got those folks. Well, I'd rather be cold than hot because you can always put on more clothes. You can only take off so much. Yeah, that may be somewhat true, but once you're cold, you're cold. I mean, for me anyway, once I'm cold, I'm just miserable from then on. I feel like once you get chilled, it's impossible to get warm again. And I will keep taking off clothes. I mean, if I'm home on a day off, 90% of the time, I'm pretty close to naked. But since it is a little chilly, I am wearing some sweats today and my shirt, just so we're clear. Slavery was bad, shirt. It is incredible what's going on in our country today with ICE running around unchecked, just murdering people at will. And you've got some folks that are okay with it, mostly because they're not coming after them or anybody they love right now. But you don't seem to understand if they can come after one of us, they can come after all of us. At some point, it's going to be you. Everybody supporting what's going on right now would have made wonderful Nazis. Everybody that's supporting ICE would have turned in Anne Frank. And that's what's sad right now, because now you know that about your friends and neighbors, relatives. I mean, I've had to cut contact with several relatives because they're just batshit crazy. Damn it, I didn't realize you were that much of a bigot and a racist and a misogynist. Damn, now I want nothing to do with you. Mercy. Said I had one steak. That's mostly true. It was just one, but it's probably closer. I mean, it's big. I got a 4 pound, the 4 pound rib roast. That way I thought I could just cut individual steaks, and I've cut one, two, three off of it, I think. But there's one nice piece left today. I could cut it in half and have two. But I'm just gonna cook it all today. It's gonna be one really big. Yeah, I just feel like I need to get it out of the freezer. It's a good prime ribeye. Beautiful marbling. So we'll have that with some baked potato and who knows what else. That'll probably be it. I know I told this story before, but I mean, we were in Indianapolis. There was one brewery I wanted to get to, and there was a Hotel Tango distillery right across the street. I was going to bypass them, but I mean, they were directly across the street. If I decided to bypass them, I would have had to walk right by them to get to the other place I was going to go. So I thought, oh, let's go ahead and go in. And the reason being is that they don't necessarily distill there. They're a blending operation basically. Distilled by Flat Rock Spirits and then blended by Hotel Tango. So I'm a bit of a purist. So I don't usually stop at places like that, but it was right there. And then once I tasted the products, I mean, I was a believer. I did a flight, and this was the one that really stood out. The 10-year-old. So I bought that. I guess the point I'm trying to make is don't be a snob. I was being a snob there for a second. They just blend whiskey. I ain't gonna stop. You never know what you're gonna find. Yeah, I've been nursing this one for a while, and I was down to that little bit. I figured, well, it's time to finish it off. Last night when I got home from work, I finished off my Neely Sweet Thumped Rye. That stuff was awesome as well. Been trying to eliminate some things from my bar cart here that I've had open for a while. Since I've had that Hotel Tango for over a year, I figured it was time to finish it out. Oh, this thing is absolutely gorgeous, man. And pairs extremely well with this very malty wee heavy from Banter Brewing. Oh man, that's good. Mm. Those vanilla notes. Vanilla with the cherry just brings a cherry jubilees kind of vibe to me. Ah, incredible whiskey. Ran about 100 a bottle, so I only bought one there. That was my first stop. Want to go broke the first day of vacation, but I could have spent a lot more money there. This whiskey is insane. I could not recommend it more highly. It is just amazing. So we started off the day watching The Day After Tomorrow. Might not have been the best choice, man. The climate change movie, by golly. It does drive me crazy that you got so many climate change deniers. It just makes my head hurt. I mean, I hear stupid things all the time out here. Folks say, well, it's no, so much for global warming. Again, just because you're not bright enough to understand the science doesn't make it any less valid, man. It just drives me crazy. But there's no way you're going to make these guys see the truth because they've already decided what they're going to believe. No amount of facts that you show them is going to make them change your mind. They don't have that ability. So I'm staying nice and warm. There's no reason for me to have to get out today at this moment in time. I can't think of anything I need that badly. So we're going to stay home and cozy. We got plenty of food. I got plenty of beverage material here. Those of you that decide to get out, be safe out there. Be smart. I mean, you might be a good driver, but doesn't mean the guy in front of you or behind you is. So keep that in mind, too. Some folks are bright enough to know their limitations. So they're going to be out on the road. I love that insurance commercial. I can't remember what the insurance company is now. The guy comes on and says, I'm a terrible driver, but so-and-so insurance, they got me back on the road. I'm a road hazard. I'm a horrible human being, and I'm going to kill somebody. But they insured me, by golly. That's basically what this dude is saying. I'm a terrible driver, but they got me insurance, and I'm back on the road. Man, I'm a road fucking hazard, and I'm going to kill somebody at some point, but thank God for this insurance company that made sure I had that ability. Oh, mercy. I got friends that tell me every once in a while, one today, don't hold back, Tom. Just say what's on your mind. I don't really have an option. I was born without a filter. Things just come out. And usually I don't even know what I'm going to say until it's already been said. So I tend to keep my circle small. Folks that get me, man. Because not everybody does. That's okay. I know I'm not hurting anybody doing what I'm doing or saying what I'm saying. Even if you disagree with me, it doesn't hurt you, man. So, anyways, I digress. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and man, that stuff is good. Yeah, those barrel notes in the finish are just exquisite. It does start out rather sweet and then just changes. Then you get those big barrel notes in the finish, man. A lot of mixed baking spice, but almost like you get just the slightest notion of cayenne right at the end. That's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, one more time of feeling. I am Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and finishing up this wonderful beer. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and oh, I missed a comment there. I didn't see it. Not letting me scroll. Ramon, Slunch, I didn't see your comment come in, buddy. So you're a cool dude. Nice to have a beer with you. Well, I appreciate that, Ramon. Slunch, anytime, my friend. So one more time, I'm feeling Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, beer drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guys. Slunch. Thanks, guys.